neighborhood gamers in Candor. We're here doing a walkabout with actual walking this time. Weirdly enough, huh? Please do me a favor before I go any further. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Today we're going to be talking about something interesting that happened, and the reason why I'm mentioning it at all is because I was talking to one of my cousins the other night, and he made me remember a story that actually kind of happened, and I'll tell you guys what happened in the story. This happened around the time he got hitched, and here's the really scary part, guys. Here's a disclaimer. This story, it was about my cousin and an ex-girlfriend he had that basically had a really bad falling out. Long story short, he felt like she was being very obsessive, and or she was a yandere in the worst type of way. Mind you, guys, in the anime series, in a lot of anime series, yandere are at best treated as a cute little quirk, but this was not a cute quirk. One, she was abusive because she always thought that his attention could only be hers. I mean, it could. She basically tried to isolate the poor guy. Hey, welcome. Thank you for checking out my videos. I appreciate the love. But anyway, like I was saying, I was talking about my cousin and him having to deal with an oppressive, abusive ex. Well, long story short, he broke up with this girl. We're gonna call her Luna. Luna, she had a very obsessive personality. Very obsessive. Problem was, she never really had the ability to have a outlet, guys. No, I'm not. No, anyway, so basically what happens is Luna, basically, this is the best way I can explain it, the way my cousin told me about it, because I didn't know about what was going on. It was around the time where, because I wasn't fully cognizant of their entire relationship, but Luna, mind you, he has another wife. Her name is Rose. And yes, sorry, should I say another wife? I meant he has a wife, and it's not Luna. I apologize. I didn't mean to. No, my name is Candor, your friendly neighborhood gamer Djinn. But anyway, this is what I'm going to be explaining to you guys. Luna was the ex, and Rose is his present wife, his one and only, the one girl that has his heart and all that. Anyway, so what happens is this girl is, the better part of saying it, obsessive. And mind you, this girl practically stalked him for months, and it got to the point where when they actually started getting married to Rose, she almost actually, well, I say almost because I only saw the tail end of what happened, guys. I seen what's going on, and I only seen the tail end of it. Tail end of it was not the whole story. And when I saw was just, oh dear God, this girl is crazy. Anyway, I didn't know the half of it, apparently. And mind you, I didn't even know the full 2/4 of it because it was ridiculous. Anyway, so what happened was This girl, this girl basically did the most heinous things. Um, she did a lot of things, and when Rose finally got pregnant, guys, she actually tried putting her into situations that would make her miscarry. I am not bullshitting, not endangering her specifically, but like stressing her out to the point where she would miscarry. It was that bad. And it got to the point where they all had to come together and finally put her down, legally, mind you, and tell her, if you do not leave us alone, guys, this is the tail end of it. Like I said, if you do not knock it off, stop doing all this garbage. He had to literally tell her with no mixed feelings about it, no misconceptions, no room for error. He basically said, I want nothing to do with you. I understand you care for me, but I don't feel anywhere near the same, because you put my wife in that much danger. You put our children in danger, and I don't feel comfortable being around you. So do me a favor and stop messaging me, stop talking to me, stop everything. She basically tried to open her big mouth. She got cut off by everyone, guys. She basically got cut off by everyone, collectively, including me. I basically told her to knock that shit clean off. Knock it off. Listen, you don't talk. You don't even have the right to speak right now. Knock it off. He's not into you. If he ever was, and there's the word was, guys. There was the was. Never will be again, because of what your actions have brought into his life. His present life is fulfilling, and love is in his life. You were trying to take that away from him because of your selfishness. We all told her basically renditions of said situation. She could not handle it, guys. Long story short, she basically cried. I hated the fact that she had to cry, but she had to see the reality of it. Because if she didn't, she would basically latch on to someone else. Hell, she even tried. She started looking around. Hell, I was half afraid that I was going to be the next victim. Oh, I booked it. I was done. I was like, yeah, I may be single, folks, but I am not that desperate. I don't want a leech, a fucking parasite on my ass, draining me like that. I saw what happened during the time he was with her, with my cousin, and I never wanted that for me. Mind you, I kept telling him, if your girl is like this, you should end it, because she doesn't love you. She only loves the idea of you. My cousin just could not fathom that his love, his he couldn't fathom at that time in his life that was going to be the case, right? I said, God, bro, I'm telling you right now, if you let this go on, and mind you, this was many of the times I've told him to basically tell her to knock it off, because he felt uneasy about what's going on. I didn't know that this was the girl we were talking about. Mind you, my cousin Alex, he had many girlfriends, but none as excessive as this one. Mind you, he stopped after he met Rose. And mind you, Rose, again, how they met was a whole different story. I can explain that one later, maybe in a different video. I'll even explain it tonight. If you guys want to hear that story, that's a cute story. I recommend it. But long story short, They end. She ended it. It was 2 inches away from having legal trouble on her ass. Yes, folks, we had to hammer it into her skull. We practically had to use chisels and and all kinds of hammers just to get into her skull. No, not literally. We had to do the tough love thing. Hell, we got so bad. We got so into it that we had to give that information to her folks. We had to get her actual mother and father into the act so that she understood how the kind of harm she was going through. From what I understand, I'm not sure. She said that they said that they were going to put her in therapy and somewhere far, far away. I said, huh, well, as long as she's, mind you, I don't think she was a bad person, guys. She was the type of person that she needed a lot of help. I felt bad, and I'm glad that it didn't go any further than just people finally getting through her thick skull. We never said anything above. Here's the thing: we could have easily, basically, demonized her. We didn't. That's the big difference, guys. We did not demonize her. All we did was basically tell her the truth. Nothing beyond, he's not interested in you. He's already with someone else. The fact that you did this, that, this, and there is the problem. We did not say things like, you are a disgusting piece of No. Trust me, we were considering it. But my cousin, with all his heart, he said, I don't want you to do that because that would make it worse. And he was right. My cousin is a saint, I swear to the gods. Sometimes I wonder where he got that part of the family from. But no, he was cool. He said, nah, man, I don't want her to feel like a cheap piece of shit. I just don't want her in my life. I want her to recover, to finally love someone that isn't me. Man, I hope she does it in the most healthiest way. That's what he said. He basically told her that. He basically said, I want you to love someone, but it isn't going to be me. I want you to find someone else. And I hope it's far, far away from me. I want nothing more to know about you. I don't even want to know about your children. I don't even want to know about you. I'm sorry. But when we ended for a reason. And mind you, I understood 100% why he felt that way. I felt that way at one of my exes. I don't want anything to do with her. And I fully emphasized, just go. And her parents took her. As far as I know, we had one last text. Mind you, it wasn't from her. It was from her mom saying she is in therapy now and she is recovering. Mind you, we got that text 6 months after this whole ordeal. One of my nieces, one of his babies was born at the time, right? Because Rose, the girl, his present wife, was 6 months. 3 months. 3 months pregnant at the time. Yeah, they were delivered on time, luckily, with no issues. Yeah, sometimes it does that. The number goes up and down. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it, with the counter. Maybe it's just playing with me. I don't know. But yeah, long story short, guys. When you find someone, make sure everything is consensual, guys. Like, make sure that what you and they want are exactly the same, because that's the point of a relationship. If you try to go out there and basically impose what you want and you don't even bother asking the other person, That's not a relationship, guys. That's just basically you being a tyrant. Yeah, I know. So if you guys are out there being tyrants or basically control freaks, that is not a relationship. That is just basically hostage negotiation with extra steps. That is, there's a reason why a lot of people are afraid to get into relationships now, because either A, they are getting told that they have to contribute everything and the other person nothing, or B, every time you speak about something different that they like, they hit you with, well, if you don't respect my ability, if you don't respect me, maybe we shouldn't be together. Ladies and gentlemen, when I hear that, that's just basically blackmail. There is no context that I can think of that phrase will be construed as a good thing. And if you try to think that that is a good thing, ladies and gents, you really haven't been paying attention, have you? So all I'm saying is be careful out there. Hopefully everything is going well for you guys. And my thing is, show your fellow man some respect. And if they say no, well, then it's no. That's simple. If they want to be with you, that's awesome. If they don't, well, then don't do that. It's not because they don't want to. It's because that is not the course. If they there's a reason why there's resistance, guys. If they're not comfortable with it, respect that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the keys of a true, honest relationship. If you don't believe me, try it out. Trust me, it works. 99.9% of the time. A lot of times, guys. A lot of times. Trust me. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next. Be safe out there. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next. And if you guys want to hear that story about my cousin and his present wife getting together, I will tell you in the next video. I'll see you guys in the next.